Over 30,000 infantry and 5,000 chariots clashed in the largest chariot battle ever recorded. It was a battle so epic, it was literally carved into the walls of history. So important that it led to the first documented peace treaty. Let's nerd out about the Battle of Kadesh. On one side, we have the mighty Egyptians, led by Ramses II. But their opponent, they're an empire you've probably never heard of. And for more than 3,000 years, history wasn't hearing much about them either. It wasn't until 1834 when archaeologist Félix Marie Charles Texier was exploring current-day Turkey and stumbled onto the ruins of an ancient city. The locals knew about the site but had no idea who built it. Scholars would later confirm that what Felix had found was Hattusa, the city of 1,000 gods and capital of the Hittite Empire. We now know that the Hittites were one of the great powers around the 12th century BC, rivals to the Egyptians. The Hittites were political players who were also famous for their military expertise with chariots. They were kind of the assault vehicles of their time. Chariots crashed into enemy lines, breaking their formations and leaving a trail of shock and panic. But ancient chariots weren't designed to travel long distances or rough terrain like the tanks of today. So on their way to invade Kadesh, the Egyptians had to take them apart, carry the chariots for over 500 miles, and then put them back together before they could even fight on the battlefield. So funny story, along the way, the Egyptians meet two Hittites who wind up spilling the Hittite army's battle plans to Ramses. The young pharaoh wanted to take advantage and rushed ahead with a smaller group, when all of a sudden, he was under attack. Turns out, those Hittites they met, they were spies. Ramses had been tricked. Outfoxed and outmaneuvered, he saw his forces dwindling and said,
"I am alone. There is none with me. My numerous troops have deserted thee. O Amun, I am in your hands. I struck them down, and there escaped me none. I was alone, yet they could not overcome me."
I'm not so sure about that part, Ramses. There is a lot of historical evidence for how big the Battle of Kadesh was, but there's not a whole lot for who won it. Ramses claimed that he won, and the Hittites claimed that they won, but historians agree nobody won. It was a tie. But that didn't stop the Hittites and the Egyptians from claiming victory back home. What's weird is that not long after the Battle of Kadesh, the Hittites abandoned Hattusa and vanished from the historical record, and archaeologists are still debating why. So, what do you think happened to the Hittites?